Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Marco Polo. The system needs to be rejected. Reject the system. Don't believe the lies. Don't believe the numbers. Don't believe the propaganda. It's all being used against us. Now, I might sound like a crazy conspiracy theorist, but come on, man. Conspiracies have been proven true time and time again. Are they conspiracies anymore if they're being proven? No. They're the truth. That's what they are. Now, a lot of people take things and run with them, and I'm a realist personally. And what I see is a steady decline in the life and the lifestyle of people around the world, their ability to afford food, their ability to take care of their families, to keep shelter over their heads, and their ability to earn money. Now, that hidden tax called inflation that's going on everywhere, they're inflating your money away, makes it so that they're literally not physically taking anything away from you. They're just devaluing what it can buy. They're taking the value out of the dollars. So literally, you don't see it. It's a hidden tax. We as a people, we need to figure out things. The old ways are not working. They're working for some and they're working against us. If we're going to have any hope for our future, we've got to bring new life into our leadership, new policies. And I'm not talking equal for all. If you don't earn something, you shouldn't have it. Everything is not necessarily a God-given right. You don't have a right to live in a big, beautiful house in a neighborhood just because you exist. These houses are built. Things are taken care of. And families throughout the years have built wealth through their generations. Now, if your family didn't do that for you, my family didn't do it for me, that sucks. You got a higher or steeper slope to climb. You can get there, but the thing is, it's harder. And as the situation gets harder and harder in our country, the US, where I'm at, it's becoming more unattainable for many people, especially the young folks. I feel for the young folks, just, graduating school, ready to take on the world. And this is what the world has to offer them. Lower buying power, less wages, higher prices on everything, unaffordable life. We're not talking about lifestyle. There's no style in poverty. I'm talking about just unaffordable. Saying that you, and even if you get married and have children, you and your spouse will never have enough money to purchase a home and actually own the damn thing. Well, let's give them a 50-year mortgage, they say. Okay, a 50-year mortgage. So let's say you jumped into that house. That's your starter house at the age of 22. And you and your significant other signed that paperwork, 50 years. You're going to be 72 years old by the last day of payment on that property. You're basically renting it, and you're going to have to do upkeep. You're going to have to pay tax on that house every single year. You don't really own it. That's the facts, because when you have to pay a tax, you own nothing. Will you be happy? Will you own nothing and be happy? I'm sure you'll have a lot of happy memories in that house, and you'll probably deal with a lot of sad ones too, because that's what life does. Life hands us lemons. Life hands us champagne. Right now, I'm seeing a lot more lemons than champagne. I'm seeing lemonade everywhere. And it's not electric lemonade. That's something with a little bit of extra tipsy style right there anyways. But you know what? We got to do what we got to do out here. National debt is somewhere, if I'm not mistaken, around what, $39 trillion? Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's blow up the comment section. I love to read the comments and videos. And why don't we make this video and these discussions open to everybody? $39 trillion. Does that even matter? I mean, it's a number, right? That supposedly our government owes. Owes to who? Many of the note holders or the people that are owed this $39 trillion are Americans, right back here in America. Many are overseas. These numbers are so astronomically large that they cannot be paid. Newsflash, this country is insolvent. It's insolvent. We're working within an insolvent system. That's why I say reject this system, because this system can't even sustain itself, but it wants you to sustain yourself. It wants you to pay your bills. It wants you to balance your budgets, or to throw you out on your you know what. Fair, right? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not saying just, refuse to pay tax. Don't do that. If you fight this system, the system's set up to destroy you. The system doesn't care about you. Going right back to where we began. The system doesn't care if you're alive or if you're dead. It only cares if it can profit off of you. Don't allow your emotions to get the best of you. There is a way to win in the matrix. There is a way to succeed and to be happy. It's not a simple task. It used to be a lot more simpler than it was when it was, higher wages. When going to the grocery store or going to the gas pump, you didn't even pay attention. You just pumped it until it was full. Didn't even matter how much the cost was. We were looking around, having social conversations at gas stations, talking to other people, because gas was cheap. It was cheap for everyone. So it was never a consideration. Food, for the most part, it was cheap. I mean, higher end things like excellent seafood, steaks, have always been more money than everything else. But now that's just, it's completely off the menu for most people. Unless it's, a treat and you're going to splurge. Other than that, times used to be a lot easier. Now they're not. So what we got here is a lot of people are scared, and a lot of people are prepping right now. They're prepping for higher prices. So they're buying non-perishable goods, food that can last for years. And I support that movement. I think you should have food in your house, especially if something was to happen. There's a lot of instability around the world. Why can't it come here? Why wouldn't it come here? Why does America always get to be untouched with the world's problems? We have built ourselves, many barriers in this country to soften the blow of difficult times. But the fact of the matter is, we're not impenetrable. We're not immune to tough situations. And right now, world situations like lack of fertilizer, high energy prices, that's affecting us here as well. And it's going to affect us even more real soon. A lot of games being played out there. And it's with our lives and with our families' lives. I don't like it. That's why I say reject the system. Do not drink the Kool-Aid. That's what I'm kind of getting at. Anyways, this is Marco Polo. If you like my content, go ahead, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Like the video. Let's put some comments down below. How do you feel about this whole situation? How do you feel about life in 2026? What's going on with you and your family? All right, y'all take care. It's Marco Polo.